important that we understand the metaverse, the people who make it possible and worthwhile, and what we can learn from their failures and successes. Because more than any other technology that's come before it, the metaverse is shaped by the user communities that thrive in it. Making a metaverse that matters is ultimately their story. The introduction explains why we should even want a metaverse that matters. This book is told in 4 parts. Part 1, Conception, tells the untold story of the metaverse's origins in and around Neal Stephenson's classic novel Snow Crash, and the first fully realized attempt to create it, with Second Life, and what we can learn from the near disaster that followed. It closes with the metaverse's rebirth as an idea championed by Facebook, now Meta, and how its many missteps have confused the underlying concept. Part 2, Realization, includes snapshots of several metaverse platforms that evolved, often in unexpected and surprising ways, to reach mass-market prominence and mainstream awareness. Roblox, Fortnite, VRChat, and Lamina One, the platform co-created by Stephenson himself. Their successes and user communities help show us how the technology might evolve for the better, just as their shortcomings warn us how that evolution can sometimes go awry. Part 3, Promises and Perils, explores the many ways that metaverse technology might evolve beyond its origins in gaming and the upcoming roadblocks that prevent it from reaching full flower. It's here that I also address the many myths commonly held among metaverse advocates and the technorati, which I believe tend to take us in fruitless directions. Part 4, A Metaverse Worth Fighting For, is a vision for metaverse platforms that can continue to grow as businesses and as cherished virtual places for real communities, where grassroots creators can benefit from their inventiveness and artistry as much as the platform owners themselves. It is a guide to a metaverse that has the best chance at being worthy of its highest aspirations, and in that process, become the next great internet medium. As that last part suggests, there is a fight for the metaverse's future, with the outcome far from certain. This conflict will enmesh companies and the user communities who depend on each other and draw the current internet giants into the fray. It will finally ensnare whole societies and world governments, who scarce grasp the barest outlines of the alternate reality already emerging beneath our screens. Making a Metaverse That Matters tells that story too. The matters of the book title comes with a hidden double blade. I believe the metaverse will transform us, on balance, for the better, but it will also introduce dark old troubles in a new context and new dangers that we as a society are hardly ready to understand. I have seen too much of that side of things to avoid telling the full story. The primary focus of this book is not on the technological and business components required to operate a metaverse platform. For that, I highly recommend The Metaverse by Matthew Ball, who has done essential work on that front. Making a metaverse that matters is fundamentally about the people behind this technology, both as creators and as users. More than anything, their experiences explain why this concept, drawn from a relatively little-read sci-fi novel, has so much power. I've seen firsthand how the metaverse can transform lives and enable human flourishing. Making a metaverse that matters is also, finally, my story, one that I've been writing in one form or another for roughly 20 years, since around the start of my writing career. In 2003, a publicist's email led me into the office of Linden Lab, the creator of Second Life, for a demo that went on to transform my life. Hired as the startup's official embedded journalist in the virtual world, I began in 2003 to interview Second Life users as a roving avatar reporter wearing a white suit, my somewhat pretentious tribute to Tom Wolfe, impertinently asking them about everything, from virtual sex to ambitious collective art projects to savvy virtual business ventures that turned their founders into literal millionaires. During that time, Second Life became the first metaverse platform to reach main